Come early spring, it's getting green. Fish are on the bed, and hear those turkeys gobble. It's ringing in my head. The winterized bass boat, here comes another year. Yeah, we command the outdoors round here. Oh, we command the outdoors. Yeah, we command the outdoors. Come summertime, we're feeling fine, fishing on the lake, flipping jigs in Carolina rigs, from early morning till real late. Bonfires on the creek bank.
Hi, I'm Mitch Smith with Mitch Smith Outdoors, and I'd like to welcome you to another episode of Real Outdoor Adventures TV featuring Mitch Smith Outdoors and the Tennessee Outdoorsman. Now we're going to start this show off with Mitch Smith Outdoors Prostaff Joy Young, as she's out there bow hunting in a stand. She encounters this great buck. This buck, it comes in within her bow range, but it hangs up in behind some trees and bushes, and she's not able to get a good shot. So she waits, and as the buck starts walking out into her shooting lane, she comes to full draw. The buck still yet ain't stopped. She makes a noise and tries to make it stop, and majority of the time they will. You know, when you make a noise like that, they will stop, turn and look. But for some reason, this buck, he didn't do that. Instead, it kind of lunged forward and kind of trotted a little bit, and whenever it did that, well then it got out of her shooting lane and she wasn't able to make a shot. But I think you'll like it, so let's check it out.
Meh.
Well, as y'all seen, she wasn't able to make a shot on the buck, but you know, that's the way it goes. That's okay. I mean, we all have those problems at times. But next up, we're going to have Michael Young, another Mitch Smith Outdoors Pro Staff, as he's out there hunting up there in his home state of Kentucky, Greensburg, Kentucky. He hunts some farms up there, and he does a great job of filming it. He's by himself, and so he's trying to hunt and film and shoot all at the same time. That's kind of difficult to do sometimes, but he does a great job. But on this hunt, as this buck comes in, he elects to pass on this deer, you know, to let it grow into a bigger deer. And but as this buck comes in, I want you to pay particular notice of what this buck does and where Michael has his stand placement. He's set up near where there's some scrapes and scrape lines at, and one of the scrapes, it's up underneath a hanging tree and a licking branch. And I talk to people about this all the time. If you can find scrapes out there up underneath licking branches, then those right there get visited periodically, and it's a good place to hunt, so remember that. And but as this buck comes in, he elects to pass on it, but he still, you know, gets footage of it. But pay particular close attention to what this buck does. It comes in, it stops at this one tree, kind of rubs around on it with its antlers and everything, then it walks on over to this scrape, puts its nose down to that scrape, and just smells around, and then goes right up to that branch. And what that buck's done, he's rubbing his scent on that. He's visiting that scrape and he's rubbing his scent on that tree, and that's the way they do it all the time. That's the reason I always say hunting around scrapes is during the rut is really good, and I like doing it, especially if you can find these scrapes up underneath these licking branches as Michael did, and it paid off. Even though he wasn't able, he elected to pass on this buck, he still had one to come in. It checked out a scrape, and there's no kill scene on this, but I thought it would be a good scene for you all to try to learn something from this for you new and young hunters of hunting around scrape lines. So let's check out this buck and see what it does. I think you'll like it.
Now, if I can just get a 3.5-year-old to do that, we'll be in business.
Michael, great job on getting that footage of that scene right there. Hopefully, even though you may have passed on, hopefully it might help somebody out in the near future, you know, to try to, you know, encourage them and help them learn something from that. But right now we're going to take a short break. Now don't get up and go have a coffee break. Just stay with us. We're just going to take a short break for our sponsors of this show, and we'll be right back.
Hi, I'd like to talk to you today about Harmon's grunt call. A great grunt tube has great realistic sounds and very simple to use with an adjustment from a mature buck down to a young doe. This call has excellent sound and carries really well in the woods. You can pop, you can grunt, you can do everything you need to do with it. What I like about it is it's small and compact. When I'm bow hunting, after I make that shot, a lot of times I like to give out just a quick grunt to calm those deer down so your tracking job won't be as far. Sometimes a quick grunt right after the shot will cause that deer to stop and check back to see what the other deer are doing in the area. The next one you get just might fall on camera.
Hi, I'm Mitch Smith, and today I'd like to talk to you about a new product that I just received in the mail the other day. This product here is the new Revo Series by Pro Ears. The Revo Series by Pro Ears is designed to fit the smaller heads of children and smaller adults. It also has a wide band, a large ear capacity, fits right over the ear comfortably. So what better way to protect your child's hearing is the new Revo Series by Pro Ears. And another thing I like about this product is it's made right here in the good old US of A. So log on to Pro Ears and get your new Revo Series for Pro Ears to protect your child's hearing today.
Yeah, we command the outdoors. Yeah, we command the outdoors. So grab your guns and shells, boys. Put on your camouflage, 'cause we command the outdoors around here. We command the outdoors around here.
Hey, welcome back. Now periodically through our shows we're going to have, segments where you see us basically doing shows on some of the products that we use. And the reason why we do that is I wouldn't be putting things like that on our show unless I knew they worked. Been using them for a long time, have always had great success with the stuff and the products that we use, and we encourage you to do the same. But on this next particular hunt, again with Mitch Smith Outdoors Pro Staff Michael Young, he's out there hunting, and again he's out there by himself hunting and filming and shooting. Again, like I said, that's difficult to do, but he pulls it off. On this hunt, he's out there hunting using a buck decoy near a cornfield, and he's out there hunting, and he has this doe to come in. He hadn't seen any bucks, and so this doe, as she comes in, right here's another example, some tips and tricks that if you've not ever tried it, you may want to try it. As Michael here proves to you that using a decoy can be successful on a hunt. But he has this doe to come in. This doe comes in, she checks out that buck decoy, and instead of it getting scared of it and running off, she hangs around. And she's just hanging around, and he's waiting on a buck, but he decides to go ahead and take this doe, and which that's okay. It don't matter to me if it's small buck, big buck, doe. If it's a legal game, I'm going to try for it. I'm more after that meat. You can't eat them horns, but I like big rack bucks too. But he patiently waits. This doe gives him a shot opportunity, and he takes a shot, and he makes a great shot on this animal. But he does a great job out there hunting himself, filming it, and being able to get it on video and make this shot for you all to view and see. And hopefully this might help you all learn something about using decoys can be successful in your deer hunt. So let's check it out.
Smoked that one. She's down in the corn right there. Right there, she fell. And I certainly wasn't aiming to shoot that early. But I was sitting here watching. Hadn't seen a deer all evening. This deer come out of the corn, it's just a doe. She snuck right up here to shank. My new carry light decoy. Got him set up hoping to get a buck coming down the edge of this corn this afternoon. And I might not have waited long enough because that doe come in here and got too close. And we shanked her. Both lungs. I mean, she made it 50 yards, crashed over in the edge of the corn. Got another one down. Good doe, good young eating doe. Perfect size. Rage left a beautiful hole in her. She only ran about 50 yards. Watched her go down to the edge of the corn. Unfortunately, I'm not very good at shooting and then getting the camera back on the deer after turning off. I'm still excited from the shot, but gotta give it up to the Luminok. Didn't have any trouble seeing right where I put it on this old girl. And what about Shank? First day out. Hunted with him this morning, didn't have any deer come in where they could see him. But this afternoon she sure did and put on a show. I watched her for a little while and decided it was time to put some meat in the freezer. So we're gonna get her out of this hole and get her back to the house.
Well, awesome job, Michael, on taking that doe using that buck decoy. Well, now I gotta say, the best for last. And I think this here is going to be a treat for you, especially for you parents and kids. If you're watching, if there's any of you kids out there watching, I hope this youngster right here, it will encourage you to try to get out there and say, and tell your mothers and your fathers, say, get me out there, take me out there and get a deer. But on this next scene, and it's a treat, I gotta tell you, it puts a smile on my face every time I see it. But on this next hunt, we're gonna be out there with little Dalton Young, the son of Mitch Smith Outdoors, Prostaff, Michael, and Joy Young. But Michael, he's out there, he took his son, and they're using the crossbow. They're sitting out there waiting, and apparently they hadn't been out there too awful long. This buck comes in, I believe it's a 6-point, and but it comes in, and I gotta tell you folks, that youngster, if any of you hunters out there think that you can't do nothing and you ain't able to hunt, well, you might want to check this footage out right here. This youngster right here will prove to you that you can get out there and do it. And when he makes that shot on this buck with this crossbow, he makes an excellent shot. And I gotta tell you folks, I've never seen, it sounds like the kid's going in the hyperventilation. I mean, he can't hardly catch his breath, but it's exciting. I know it puts a smile on my face every time I see it. And but let's check this hunt out. I think you'll like it.
Good shot, Dalton. Dalton, you just smoked a buck with a bow. Hang on here. What about it, Dalton? Hey. We sat in here about 5 minutes and you done put it behind the shoulder on a buck. I love you, bud. All right, calm down. What about that with the crossbow? It didn't take no time. I don't know if it was the 8-point or one of the 5s. But he come right in here, I mean right off the hill at us. Oh, did you put that top pin on him right there? 10 yards, bud. You smoked him. I love you. Oh, all right, just sit there. Go ahead and play your DS. We're gonna have to sit here about 20 minutes and we'll replay this footage and see what happened.
I saw it dead on.
Oh yeah, you smoked it. You took his heart, bud. You took his heart. Good job, bud.
That was a stupid buck.
He walked right in here, didn't he? 10 yards all the way down that hill looking at us. I got too excited. I picked that safety way too hard. I should not have been that hard with that safety. I'm so proud of you, bud. When we get down here and find that big boy, I mean, he kicked them back legs up. I know he's dead. We just got to find him. That leans off left as a doe. Are you going to shoot one with a gun this year? You don't kill another one with that. Oh, God, I'm so proud of you.
My heart goes.
Oh, you sat in here. You sat so still. These logs we laying in kept us head good. He looked right at us right there on that hillside at 20 yards and never had a clue. When we was coming, this was good as a ground blind, wasn't it, laying in these logs? Oh, let's play our DS. We got to give him 20 minutes.
Can we watch a video?
He got real excited. Yeah, hang on. Let me turn. Hang on, just keep walking the way you are and keep easing toward the river. Go slow. This deer got out into the field on us. We didn't see a whole lot of blood, so kind of knew where he was going, what draw he was going into. Just made a quick swipe across the field. I believe he's seen him. Kick him on the butt. That shot was perfect. I know he's dead, but always double check. Just run up there and kick him. Is it the 8-point? Just 2 on that one antler? Okay. Kick him there a little bit, make sure. Alright. Turn that head around here and hold it up. Lay that crossbow down on him.
I can't let that head up.
Yeah, you can. Just lay that crossbow there on his belly. It won't matter if it gets a little blood on it. It needs a little on it now. And grab him horns. That makes it easy to pick his head up. Show him up here. Oh, come on. Now sit down in there behind it and lay it on your leg. That way we can see it good. What about it? It's a 5? It ain't got no brows? Alright, that's one of the ones. That ain't one of the 2 5s that I've been seeing. That's a different one. What's the matter?
If that counts as an 8, it's a 6.
Well, then it's a 6. Let me see it. Yes, sir, that counts. That's a brow tine.
I didn't know how far it was.
That's a 6-point. Turn it sideways. Can you turn it where I can see the side of that? Yeah, there you go. Can you move his front arm just a little bit? Oh, yeah. That can go on the wall with mine and Pawpaw's. Look at that shot, bud. You hit him perfect. Let's roll him over and see if that arrow's still in him on the other side.
Okay. Are you going to help me?
Yeah, I'm going to help you. Hang on, I'll turn this camera off in just a
He
minute.
weighs 200 pounds.
Oh, he ain't quite that big, is he?
Yes. It's a giant. It's October 5th. This is my first buck with a crossbow.
First buck with a crossbow or first buck ever?
First buck ever.
And you got him with a crossbow.
And I got him with a crossbow.
We set up on that 8 this morning, but he just didn't get here early enough, did he? We wasn't going to be picky, was we? We was going to take anything with horns. It's your second morning crossbow hunting. Seen an 8 yesterday and killed a big 6 this morning. Now all we got left is a doe to kill with the 223.
With a crossbow.
Oh, you think you're going to do it with the crossbow, huh? Alright. You ready to get him out of here and go show Mama?
Dalton, great job, buddy. I'm proud of you. That was an awesome kill, awesome buck, and congratulations. You've done an excellent job. Well, all good things must come to an end until the next episode. But we want to thank you for watching. And if any of y'all out there watching out there has learned something from this, or at least we hope you have. We hope you enjoyed watching it. But if you've learned something from this, get in touch with us. Feel free to write us, call us, shoot us an email, whatever you'd like to do. And if you want to send us some layers with some photos of some kills you made, feel free to do that. You never know. Your photo with your kill just might end up on our show. But we encourage you to keep watching. Our shows will get better and better and better. But importantly, I want to thank you from the bottom of my heart for watching Real Outdoor Adventures TV featuring Mitch Smith Outdoors and Tennessee Outdoorsman. So next time, God bless, and we'll catch you next time.
Yeah, we command the outdoors around here. Yeah, we command the outdoors. Yeah, we command the outdoors. Next year's doves until you know winter's on the way. Russian blinds and deer stands. The fever starts to creep. Fill our freezers full of ducks, lots of tender deer. Yeah, we command the outdoors around here. Yeah, we command the outdoors. Yeah, we command the outdoors. So grab your guns and shells, boys. Put on your camouflage, 'cause we command the outdoors round here. We command the outdoors.